Time, please.
તને પૂછી લઉં કેટલા વાગે છે ને પછી મેં કરી દઉં.
Ma'am, Dr. Samina, ma'am, please check on your Facebook group whether it is live because it is showing me live here.
Yes, it has gone live, Dr. Ahuja.
Yes. Okay. Sure. So, thank you, Idea Aurangabad, for inviting me. It is my proud privilege to be here. Of course, it just took a message from Dr. Balpreet to invite me to Aurangabad. Always, Dr. Vijay Maitre has been discussing last year. He was a participant in say Virar. He wanted me to come to Aurangabad. So, but yes, not actually or say physically, but I'm there in virtual mode. So my big thanks to President Dr. Abhijit, Secretary Dr. Samina, uh, CD Convener Dr. Himanshu, and of course all the executive team for having me here. So let me just share my screen. So I'll be just touching upon the basics of finance today. So once I share my screen, so is my screen visible?
It's visual.
Okay, great. Just a minute, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Idea Aurangabad, once again for inviting me here. So this is my topic of financial literacy. It is one of my dream projects of, again, a dream which me and my late dad shared. So all my presentations always begin with thanking the Lord Almighty who's given me much more than what I deserve. So when it comes to finance, the big thanks is due to my dad, late dad, who has been instrumental in making me what I am today. So of course, I have my MBA finance with me, but whatever I am sharing amongst the dentists is courtesy, big role of my dad is there in that. I was in lecturing in Vapi last year. It was a Sunday, 30th June, and Vapi that day in 2019 had 184 of rain on that day. And just as I almost finished my session, I got information that my dad had passed away. He wasn't keeping well, but he was, say, discharged in the last week of May. But once he was discharged, he was doing fine in June, not 100%, but he passed off suddenly. So thank you, Dad, for giving me, for making what I am today. So this is my brief biodata. Most of you are aware of it. So we are here for this topic as uh, detailed to you already. Financial literacy, a must for dentists in India. So I'll try to weave a story today, and I hope you all find this story interesting to actually say understand the basic financial concepts. We always leave these concepts to our CA, our financial advisors, but a little bit of literacy is must for every one of us. So this is the abstract of the topic. You all already had a glimpse of it. So I'll try to limit myself to within the time schedule only. So obviously we started on time, and that is a big bonus for us. So financial literacy is a must. It is actually this financial literacy or finance basics, I'll say, this is part 3 of the series I'm taking. So the first part 1 and 2 are on YouTube already. I'll be giving the links at the end of my presentation. And finance part 4 basics will be there next Saturday. It is scheduled with the study group in Kolkata. So what is financial literacy? It is basically understanding of your personal finance, your budgeting, your saving. So it is basically the logic to be self-sufficient so that we are not dependent about, or we don't seem alien to many terms together. कि कुछ भी हमें हमारे आगे बोला जाए तो we are able to understand that. So we, being doctors, we suffer from the God complex that we have, say, cracked the toughest entrance exams. तो शायद हम financial decisions भी बहुत अच्छे से ले लेंगे. But that is where we commit the mistake. Actually, not a mistake, but a blunder, which leads to huge financial losses. And there are quite a few, or say, a lot of mistakes which we commit. I'll be detailing those today. So when it comes to a high earning, say when we start earning high, because our earnings start late, our other plus two, say, batchmates or colleagues of commerce or humanities or art section, they actually start earning in their early 20s. Our earnings start almost in the late 20s or early 30s, and good earnings start by, say, mid 30s, or say high earning, if I may say. So actually we lose out on a decade or so, whereas a common man or other colleagues, they have around, if I may say so, 4 decades to earn. We have about 3 decades to earn properly. And then when we start earning high, लगता है थोड़ी सी अब लाइफ किंग साइज जी जाए, थोड़ी ऐश की जाए, इतना मर मर के पढ़ के हम लोग पहुंचे हैं यहाँ पे. So let's not say live a life of say pauper, but live a life of a king size. And then we say start flashing our credit cards, student loans, payback करने होते हैं, and all these, say, poor loan management. That is the biggest pitfall of most of the dentists. We try to actually take loans beyond our say whatever we can afford. Obviously, being a banker's son, I will always be against the loans, but I understand very well that in today's times, when we pass out, we don't want to put extra burden on our parents. So the virtual option, say actual option left only is loan. But there we have to actually understand. In my basics part 2 lecture, which is there on YouTube, I had say detailed about loan management in depth. So I'll be giving you the links of that, so you can watch about loan management over there, because that is itself a big topic. So the problem is that we don't plan our future. आज में जीना है, आज में जियो, कल है कि नहीं है, कल होगा, देखा जाएगा. All these words come to say this phenomenon. There is a very common say phenomenon, or I will say मुहावरा है पंजाब में, पूत कपूत तो क्यों धन संचय, पूत सपूत तो क्यों धन संचय. इट ब्रॉडली मीन्स अगर आपकी औलाद निकम्मी है तो उसके लिए क्यों कमा रहे हो, वो जो कमाया वो जाड़ देगी. और अगर औलाद अच्छी है, काबिल है, कैपेबल है, तो वो अपने आप अपने लिए कमा लेगी. बट देन द रिवर्स theory which my dad follows, say, because my dad cared for me at every step, in terms of, say, education, in terms of clinic settlement, or in terms of my higher education, or whatever I got in my life. So why shouldn't I be doing that for my kids? My wife may have a backup plan in life, and she is a big fond, say, she is very fond of this philosophy I just mentioned. But then I will not wait for कि मेरा बच्चा 24 या 25 साल का होएगा, मैं देखूंगा वो कैपेबल है कि नहीं है, तो अपने आप कमा लेगा. We have to be being, say, head of the our nuclear family, whatever nuclear family means, our own nuclear family, because the joint family culture has itself gone away. So being head of your nuclear family, being the most of the male members at least, they have a responsibility towards their family to plan for a happy future. And small little steps, they'll actually go a long way. I'll give you example of that. And planning is actually bringing the future into the present so that you can do something about it now. Alan Laken's famous words. So you have to actually understand that these are the things which will make a lot of difference. My always finance presentation has this slide. आप जितना मर्जी practice management सीख लो, marketing सीख लो, पैसे कमाना सीख लो, unless you know to earn from your own money, believe me, all that is a big zero. People ask me, why do you lecture on these 3 topics? these three topics, I lecture practice management, medical legal aspects, and finance, of course, are closely interlinked. But I mention that very fondly sometimes, that प्रैक्टिस मैनेजमेंट करने के बाद आपने पैसे कमाने सीख लिए. मेडिको लीगल ensures that you don't go on the wrong side of the law and do all that ethically. But then once you are done with that, you earn that. If your money is lying, it will actually go a big waste. It is not if it is not earning for you. So we are least bothered really. पैसा तो कमा लिया, पर वो पैसा जा कहाँ रहा है, we are not even bothered. So I'll be giving you a few, rather not few, but many tips about that today. So as I said, we are a God complex profession sometimes. The problem is that जो rule हमने बनाए हैं patients के लिए, जो patient को हम लोग बताते हैं, वो rule हम खुद ही follow नहीं करते हैं. And what are those rules? These rules are diagnosing, understanding the problem, and then prescribing a proper treatment plan along with the app medication if needed. What do I mean by that? कि मार्च आया, साल का एंड, फाइनेंशियल ईयर्स फ्रॉम 1 अप्रैल टू 31 मार्च. मार्च आया तो कॉल शुरू कर दी, या सीए को, या अपने एडवाइजर को, या अपने दोस्त को, या अपने कजन को, या whosoever is doing this, यार तूने किस म्यूचुअल फंड में पैसे लगाए थे, मेरे को बता, मैं भी लगाऊं जरा. Because this is the time we actually invest on hearsay. If I may say crudely, we prefer over the counter products कि पका पकाया बना बनाया मिल जाए, and we go about this task. That is where we actually commit a big mistake. And we have to understand, in today's time, setting up a good practice is not easy. Once you do that, you have to make a secondary income flowing in. And secondary income will not always be a second profession. Your own money, which is giving you, say, returns, will be your second income. So remember, these things are to be taken into account very, very seriously. So in big cities, even in smaller cities these days, there are many people fighting out एक area में 8-10 dentists, 15 dentists, which is एक square kilometer में 10 dentists is a very common thing in most of the cities, not in the smaller towns, but at least tier 2 or tier 1 city, it is a very common thing. In tier 1, it may be even bigger than this. And freshers actually face cutthroat business when they start charging lower. So beat करने का सबसे बड़ा तरीका हम लोग क्या करते हैं? Lower charging. We actually don't realize that where we are committing a mistake, we are digging a grave for ourselves. I always mention this very fondly. कुछ लोग होते हैं पाँव पे कुल्हाड़ी मारते हैं, कुछ लोग कुल्हाड़ी के ऊपर पैर मारते हैं अपना. लेकिन डेंटिस्ट एक ऐसी कॉम है, ऐसी ब्रीड है, not all of course, that we do a bungee jumping on the kulhadi or the aches, and we dig our own grave ourselves. कम चार्जिंग करके हम लोग भूल जाते हैं कि देयर आर सो मेनी कॉस्ट. वी जस्ट लुक एट से द डायरेक्ट कॉस्ट, लैब कॉस्ट कितनी है, मटेरियल कॉस्ट कितनी है, वो फॉरगेट द अदर काइंड ऑफ कॉस्ट. देयर आर मोर देन 16 काइंड ऑफ कॉस्ट व्हिच आर एक्चुअली से अफेक्टिंग अस. दे मे बी नियर अबाउट 20. So of course, detailing about cost is once again a different say topic for different day altogether. So then we have to actually once you are in business, it is a cutthroat business. We know that dentistry is like this. We need to say upgrade our skills to beat competition. और अच्छी सर्विस देंगे तभी ही पेशेंट सेटिस्फैक्शन अचीव होगा. एंड वंस यू हैव से पेशेंट सेटिस्फैक्शन coming in, you need to understand that that comes gradually by changing yourself or updating yourself. Two very common examples: 2009, 2019. In just 10 years, the cameraman and the pilot both lost their jobs. So if you don't upgrade yourself, you are actually losing out in the business. The patient satisfaction quotient is bound to go down. So many times we are so busy. Some of us have huge OPDs and we are actually not even bothered कि पैसा आ रहा है कहाँ जा रहा है. The only common complaint is कि पैसा तो कमाया लेकिन महीने के एंड में बचा नहीं. After a handsome income, nothing is left in the pocket, and that is where the problem comes. We are very complacent. We are very complacent about our income. We really don't know where these things are going. So an upgrade is a must in one's life. So, and dentist and a doctor can't be an exclusion from it. So whatever reason it is that we are not managing our finances, if we don't do that, we don't manage that, we'll actually be paying more taxes. There is nothing wrong, if I may say, in one version, that if you pay more tax, obviously you're creating more capital or say more white income for you. But you can, when the government is offering you certain facilities, certain say tax deductions, if you're not taking use of it, uh, you are actually say not taking benefit of all these things. And that is where I am there to help you today. So of course, my presentation won't be very technical today. It will be very simplified version, since the topic I said it is the finance basics part. So understand the problem with us is that we for as I said, we have to create a good future. For a future, you have to aim at a philosophy of WC, wealth creation. The say if and the basic philosophy for that is TS, tax saving. So अगर हम मैं बात करूं hierarchy की और से step wise, if 1 to 10, at number 10 it is the wealth creation. The tax saving is at the third or the fourth step. So to aim for wealth creation, you have to actually automatically go through that process. So once you are creating wealth, you are automatically saving on tax. So that is the thing you have to realize. अब tax saving के लिए क्या क्या है, we'll be discussing those things in short. So sometimes हम लोग देखते हैं आसपास कितनों ने किया, किसने किया, किसने नहीं किया. It is always lonely at the top. You actually don't need to say look here and there. You always don't need to copy paste in your life to actually arrive at a thing or arrive at a philosophy that if somebody is doing or not, then only I should invest or I should say carve out my future. So the biggest problem I feel that many of the dentists actually say are literally throwing their money at the end of the year. As I said, March aata hai, mid March aata hai, so the people are actually not bothered to save their tax or say just throw their money in one scheme or the other just in hearsay, and that is where we commit a mistake and a wrong strategy. So if you remember, the government of India say extended the scheme for investments from 31st March to 30th June, then to 31st July. What was the reason? 80% of the investments which are done for the financial year are done in the last 15-20 days. And imagine we had a lockdown, Janta curfew on 22nd March, Sunday, and the lockdown inserted from 24th of March. And the government lost out on a huge chunk of money. So that is the reason they actually say invited or say extended the date. So we need to understand that if these things were not important, why would the government do that? मतलब ये बहुत बड़ी विडंबना आई विल से दैट उन जिस पैसे के लिए मर मर के हम पेशेंट से लड़ते हैं, बहस करते हैं, रात के लेट तक पैसे कमाते हैं, एंड वी डोंट नो हाउ टू अर्न फ्रॉम आवर ओन मनी इटसेल्फ. It is our secondary income. It is our say alternate source of income. If we actually realize that, I'll be giving you or telling you the reasons today. So it is always better to take say good professional advice. If you are not yourself say adept, and of course I don't expect everyone to be technically sound in finances. Maybe I was lucky. I had my dad 24/7. My dad has been say teacher to almost 50% of the CAs of Punjab pre 2005 era, if I may talk, and even some, but a few from India as well. So all those CAs pre 2005, if I'm talking 15-20 years down the line, they are all big hotshots of Punjab. So all of them are my dad's students. So I was lucky to have my dad at my say helm of affairs, who actually gave me a good advice. And obviously, the reason for me is that if not financially sound, at least be financially literate. That is the moral of the story of today. So tax is one of the big gray areas. हम लोग चोरी करते हैं tax. We don't want to pay tax. That is where, trust me, I'm not from government of India. I'm a dentist like most of you. I may be lecturing, I may be say speaking on these platforms for different reasons, but I am primarily a dentist, a hardcore to say commercial dentist, if I may say so in crude words. I still say COVID times discounted. My primary income comes from 8 to 9 hours of dentistry only. So and I love dentistry. These are my passion in the lecturing part or workshops. Of course, I have been doing these lecturing since 2007. But yes, commercially started partly in 2012, and then fully commercially I started in 2017 or 16. And so yes, I'm doing it commercially now for varied reasons. Of course, when you have something, but for a lot many years I have been doing it. Yes, there have been still a CSR part involved in this. So taxes, they can't be avoided, but they do have a big impact on success or failure of your goals. plan your taxes, because otherwise you will be not creating a capital or not creating a white income. And why is white income important? I'll be telling you by the end of the presentation. So planning is, again, Alan Akin's words, you can maximize your return and minimize your losses. So you have to plan well. What I advise is investments in the first 15 days, or rather than the last, after the 350 days of the year, as I mentioned, mid-March. So Income Tax Act 1961, amended many times, it actually has various deductions and exemptions. So instead of procrastinating till or waiting till the end of the year, plan it from the beginning of the financial year. So tax is a big area, and we have to understand it is a good thing for us. So income tax regimen in India, there are two types of taxes in India, direct and indirect. And direct tax is the one which we pay via income tax, and the indirect are the GST. It was VAT and say 17 kind of other taxes. Late Finance Minister Mr. Arun Jaitley, late Mr. Arun Jaitley rolled out this on 1st July 2017, Doctors Day and the CA's Day, which replaced all the other taxes, and it was actually one India, one tax. So this is an indirect tax which is almost paid by everyone on all the goods or the services. So if I talk why or how, say what is the reason, income tax return file करने के लिए क्या क्या sources होने चाहिए, why do I need to file a return? The number one, income from salary or pension. Whenever the word salary is mentioned, it is irreplaceable, or say it is substitutable with the word pension. Whatever scheme comes for salaried people from the government side, it is automatically applicable to the pensioners. So any income from salary or pension, any income from house property or rental income, then any income from capital gains, any shares, mutual funds, or any agricultural land or any house property sold, and the gains from that. So then the schedule for most of us, schedule BP as we call them, business and profession. The income from business and profession, CAs, doctors, architects, lawyers, freelancers, all those who are, say, not employed with everyone but running their own businesses. Of course, shopkeepers also come in this. So income from other sources, your saving bank account interest, your fixed deposit, recurring deposits, or any other, say, income, any game show like KBC or a Dance India Dance or whatever, say any show, any celebrity shows you have, say, won, or even your kids have won. So these are actually the 5 sources of income. If I mention salary, house property, capital gains, BP, and other sources. So all these heads are summed up. Many of us will not have say income from maybe salary. If we are just a private practitioner, maybe we don't have a rental income as well, maybe we are not regularly selling our, say, shares or mutual funds or land, or maybe we don't have it only. But most of us, or rather all of us who are running private practice, will have these 2 sources of income surely. Obviously we have a bank account, and the bank account will have saving bank account interest. Any fixed deposits may be optional, but we actually have a, say, income flowing in from these 2 things primarily. Every one of us, most of us who are just the private practitioners. Of course, those who are, say, dual ones, those who work in the college or a hospital in the morning and doing a private practice in the evening, they have maybe 3 sources of income or maybe more. So what actually is done, income from any of all these 5 heads, whatever applicable to you, 1, 2, 3, obviously minimum is the 2, and minimum is 2 for everyone. Even a salaried will have a business, say, a saving bank account interest. So anyone will have minimum 2 heads of income flowing in. So all these 5 heads, whatever applicable, is added, and from that deductions can be claimed. These deductions basically are the ones जो आपकी टैक्स की आउटगो कम करती हैं. लेट्स सपोज आपने 10 लाख की आपकी इनकम है. द थिंग इज दैट आपकी 10 लाख की अगर इनकम है, मान लीजिए 2 लाख की आपने डिडक्शंस की हैं, मींस यू इन्वेस्टेड इन अ पीपीएफ, इन अ म्यूचुअल फंड along with the NPS, minimum 2 lakhs, then your say tax will come to you have to pay tax on 10 minus 2, 8 lakhs. You don't have to pay on 10 lakhs. This is the thing which we actually need to understand. And what are the deductions? अब बेसिक चीज है, गवर्नमेंट ने जो एक्सटेंड किया था टाइम, वो किस चीज के लिए किया था? टू मेक इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, एंड दीज इन्वेस्टमेंट्स आर डिडक्शंस. और इन्वेस्टमेंट्स का से डिडक्शंस का ग्रैंड डैडी या बिगेस्ट से सेक्शन इज सेक्शन 80C. what it basically accords you 1,50,000 of exemption. जितनी आपकी इनकम अगर आप 1.5 लाख इनमें से किसी में भी लगाते हैं, चाहे आप 5 लाख लगाएं, but you will get a rebate only on 1.5. what all is included in this? PPF, जो सैलरीड होते हैं उनका EPF, एम्प्लॉई प्रोविडेंट फंड, NSE, नेशनल सेविंग सर्टिफिकेट, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम, चिल्ड्रंस ट्यूशन फी. The total fee chart you get from the school, tuition fee is a peanut amount of out of that whole, out of the building fund, out of the amalgamated fund or whatever funds. So we actually need to, only the tuition fee is given a rebate. Then Sukanya Samriddhi, unit ULIPs, ELSS. ELSS are the mutual funds, unit linked insurance plans, ULIPs. So ELSS is basically equity linked savings scheme, the mutual funds. Then 5-year deposit scheme, senior citizen scheme, still continued. So even say your uh, uh, your principal repayment of the home loan, interest is separately given a rebate as such. But these are the sections, these are the things which are all covered under ATC. Then comes the subhead of ATC, ATCCC, any annuity plan of LIC. Then ATCCD1, employee contribution to NPS. Then CCD2, the employer's contribution. Then additional, apart from that 1.5, ATCCD1B is the NPS, the National Pension Scheme or the National Pension System or the new pension system, whatever you can call it. It is basically the NPS, similar to say the scheme which is for your pensioner thing. This is giving you say rebate separately of 50,000. If you add these to 1.5 plus 50, it is up to 2 lakh. Then ATTTA, the saving bank account interest, whatever interest from all your accounts you have to add in your income, you can get rebate up to 10,000. Those of you might be senior citizens, they don't have ATTTA applicable, they'll have ATTTB. We have only say exemption from 10,000 on the savings bank account interest. In this ATTTB, which is up to 50,000, your all interests are exempted. Your all FD interest will be added, because senior citizens, the government suppose or proposes that senior citizens will have mostly income flowing in from interest income. So that is the reason they actually accord a bigger benefit to senior citizens. Of course, this is up to 50,000 or up to 10,000. Somebody having an interest rate, say interest of all 4 quarters of their saving bank account, let's suppose it is 8,000. So that does not mean that he will still get a rebate of 10. He will get a rebate of 8 only. That is upper, over and above. And somebody has an interest of, let's say, 12,000. Still, then you have the upper cap is at 10,000. Upper cap at 10,000 or the lower of it. Then the rental part from the employer, ATGG. Then home loan owners interest. Then ATCCG, Rajiv Gandhi Equity Scheme, RGSS has been disabled now. And medical insurance. Medical insurance for self, spouse, and children. Usually the floater plans are there. If you are below 60 and your parents are above 60, which is a most common scenario for most of us, you will get a rebate of 25 plus 50. If you are below 60 and parents also below 60, a rare thing, 25 plus 25. If both of you are above 60, again a rare thing, then 50 plus 50. But this is the most common scenario. You below 60 and your parents above 60, 25 plus 50,000. This is a separate, say, medical insurance rebate on the policies you take. People have a floater plan, which is a composite plan. In that, the total cover divided by the number of years divided by the members is taken as the proportion of that amount, even if it is a floater plan for the whole family. Then there are various dependent relative deities where you spend, say, medical expenditure on disabled guys in your family. So then contribution to political parties, ATGGB, ATRRB by via patent. So these are the ways where you get, somebody of you who has a patent can get up to 3 lakh of rebate on your patent income itself. So an investment in knowledge will always pay you the best interest, whether you want to believe it or not. So these are the deductions. If we take full advantage of the deductions, let me just go back once to just tell you the basic things. If somebody is doing, say, just the tax saving part I'm talking, if I go by this ATC 1.5 lakhs, then you go by the say NPS, add 50,000, 2 lakhs, 10,000, 2 lakh 10,000. The basic minimum policy 25,000. I won't count the even parents one over here. 2,35,000. This is the bare minimum. 2,35,000 is the bare minimum deduction which anyone should take. This is the approach for tax saving. Now the approach for wealth creation is something else. Wealth creation says do not stop at 235 only. Go beyond that, because otherwise either you will use that money to buy property. In unorganized sector in today's time, it is actually a risky thing. The properties have been facing say downside since almost 4 or 5 years now. Yes, organized sector is there, but organized sector, most of them are taking payments in white. So you need to create white income for wealth creation. You need to, because if you don't show your income, there are two ways कि आपने पैसे कमाए. Let's suppose 20 लाख कमाया साल के बाद. We always talk of figures in annual. Let's suppose आपने 20 लाख साल का कमाया, लेकिन आपने शो किया 10 लाख, उसमें से 2 लाख आपने एग्जाम्पशन ली, तो आपने 8 लाख के ऊपर टैक्स दिया, तो 8 लाख आपका बन गया white. Of course 8 plus 2, that also whatever you invested, that is also white. Your 10 lakh becomes white. What about the other 10 lakh? That goes into your say या आपकी अलमारी में गया, या बेड में गया, या पिलो में गया, फॉल सीलिंग में, या कमोड में गया, whatever, wherever you actually conceal it on the lighter side, but that is the way it actually goes. So then we need to understand that the problem comes over there only. वो 10 लाख को हमने ग्रो करने का मौका नहीं दिया. And if you had invested that, yes, you might have to pay tax on that. It is not progressive system of taxation is there in India. You don't pay tax on the flat amount. Somebody earning close to 24 lakhs annually, and if I simplify things for you, people will say 24 लाख इनकम कमाई है यार, इसके ऊपर तो मेरे को 30% टैक्स लगेगा. 30% ब्रैकेट आती है 10 लाख के ऊपर. तो इफ वी गो बाय द कन्वेंशनल सिस्टम, तो मेरे को तो यार 24 इंटू 30 7.20 लाख टैक्स देना पड़ेगा. अगर मैं थोड़ा बहुत बचा भी लूँ रिटर्न अपना 2 लाख इन्वेस्ट करके, तो भी 22 लाख के ऊपर मेरे को 6,60,000 टैक्स देना पड़ेगा. वेयर एज इन एक्चुअलिटी इट इज नॉट. You will have to pay less than 1 lakh tax. You will ask me how. If 24 lakh is your annual income, going by the presumptive system of taxation, your 50% will be taken as expenses. Means आपका 12 लाख उड़ गया as your clinic expenses. बचा कितना? 12 लाख. उसमें अगर आपने बेसिक सी इन्वेस्टमेंट की है 2,35,000, which I counted just now, 1.5 plus 50 plus 10 plus 25 of medical insurance. तो 12 minus 2.35, आंसर इज 9.65. 9,65,000 के ऊपर आप टैक्स देंगे, और जिसकी 10 लाख इनकम है उसका फ्लैट अमाउंट होता है 1,12,500 प्लस सरचार्ज ऑफ कोर्स 4%. बट दिस इज द अमाउंट ऑफ टैक्स यू हैव टू पे. ऑब्वियसली 9,65,000 वाले को लेस देन 1 लाख पे करना पड़ेगा. सो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, दैट 24 लाख एनुअल का कमा के यू विल पे जस्ट लेस देन 1 लाख टैक्स. So where is the problem? Where is the problem? The problem is that 10 lakh which you have concealed, या जिसको मैं बोलूं छुपा के रखा आपने, वो वैल्यू में डिक्रीज हो रहा है. Remember the theory of relativity by Einstein? Two trains going in a parallel direction. एक इधर 60 में जा रही है, एक इधर 60 पे जा रही है. The person sitting in train A will feel that the train B is going at the speed of 120. अब जो पैसा आपका 10 लाख जो आपने शो नहीं किया, लेट्स सपोज वो कुछ परसेंटेज पे अर्न कर सकता था, चाहे सेविंग में पड़ा रहता, 4, 5, 6, 7% पे अर्न कर सकता था, और ये जो आपने छुपा के रखा, दैट इज गोइंग एक्चुअली डाउन. सो द डिफरेंस विल बी मोर. 50-50 हम बात करते हैं, अगर 1% ज्यादा हो जाए तो 51 और 49 में 2 का डिफरेंस होता है. दिस इज द थ्योरी ऑफ रिलेटिविटी, इट इज एक्सप्लेन्ड इन अ शॉर्टर वर्जन. So understand this part very carefully. जो आपने पैसा रखा, जो 2010 में 100 रुपए थे, they are valued at about 70 rupees today in 2020, roughly, if I may say so. So जो पैसा आपका कमा सकता था, वो उल्टा वैल्यू में गिर गया जो आपने छुपाया. और फिर 2016 में 8 नवंबर को नोटबंदी आई, सबने पैसे चेंज करवाए, नोट्स चेंज करवाए, किसी ने 10, 15, 20, मैक्सिमम somebody paid was 35% surcharge. एक तरह से आपने टैक्स पे किया 35% ऑन योर ब्लैक इनकम, लेकिन वो चेंज करवा के भी ब्लैक का ब्लैक ही रहा, तो क्या फायदा हुआ? इससे अच्छा आप पहले टैक्स दे देते। यू नेवर नो, गवर्नमेंट आपकी पिंकीज बंद कर दे। पिंकीज मीन द पिंक ऑफ कोर्स 2000। सो इफ यू हैव टू फाइल, अब आईटीआर फाइल करनी है आपने, ऑब्वियसली जस्ट टू गिव यू अ ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन, ITR 1 and 2 are for the salaried guys, only salary. ITR 4 is only for professionals or say self-employed professionals like us. ITR 3 is for both. Just to give you, बाकी 5, 6, 7 जो होती हैं वो companies के लिए होती हैं. Somebody having less than 50 lakhs of income annually, ITR 1. Somebody say having capital gains income more than 50 lakhs, ITR 2, but only salary. Then somebody having a salaried say hospital and college in the morning and practice in the evening, ITR 3. Somebody only doing practice, ITR 4. But somebody having capital gains or say mutual fund sharing, regular trading करते हैं, regular sale and purchase करते हैं, तो ये इस वाले बंदे को भी ITR 3 में आना पड़ेगा, because capital gains, this ITR 3 means everything from ITR 2. So he will file ITR 3. जो हम में से मेजॉरिटी लोग हैं ITR 4 में फॉल करते हैं, एंड बिलीव मी, किसी टाइम पे ITR 1 यूज्ड टू बी द सिंपलेस्ट ITR रिटर्न. इट यूज्ड टू बी नोन एज सहज. So it has become difficult now after the NTR was launched in January 2020 budget. The simplest ITR return is ITR 4. The only thing you need to say, apart from your KYC columns, you just need to fill in 5 or 6 columns, and that too from your balance sheet. जब भी मैं पेड वर्कशॉप लेता हूँ 2 दिन की, तो उसमें मैं बैलेंस शीट 1 दिन में सिखाता हूँ, and people learn it very easily. It is not a difficult thing as well to learn. So just to say simplify those things, ITR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 5, 6 and 7, as I said, are applicable to companies only. 1 and 2 to salaried people. 3 to both salaried and self-employed. 4 only to self-employed. 4 is also known as ITR Shugam. So you will ask, this is the, of course, the virtual thing or the virtual age or the digitalization age. से यार बड़ी मुश्किल से तो पीछा छुड़ाया था मैथ से, +1 में मेडिकल या साइंस ऑप्ट करके. सो अब फिर से आप हमारी जान खाने आ गए हो with these things. So the only thing is that even the God will say crack jokes with you. How will you save? How will I save you as JPG or PDF? So a few deadlines, if I may have to mention, those who are salaried, they have to actually say understand if whatever investment they make, वो अगर उसके प्रूफ्स अपने एम्प्लॉयर को 31 जनवरी तक दे देते, रिमेंबर द ईयर एंड इज 31 मार्च, अगर उसके वो प्रूफ्स दे देते हैं अपने एम्प्लॉयर को टिल 31 जनवरी, देन दे आर से एम्प्लॉयर विल कैलकुलेट एवरीथिंग. पिछले साल 2019 में ITR डिले हुई थी, तो जो फॉर्म 16 मिलता है सैलरी पीपल को, वो एक्चुअली मॉडिफाई हुआ. वन नेशन वन से फॉर्म वाज मेड apart from any other incentives done by the government. Of course, not everything bad has been done by them. There have been many good things also say done to streamline our finances, which have been actually been troubled since many say years now. But they actually made One India because everybody had their own forms designed since say many years now. So one form was there. Now then if you do that, you can, your employer will calculate all your IT say tax and give it to you. You just have to add your interest income and go about the needful. But then for the rest, the investment still, if you are not able to do it, your say employer will deduct more tax and you can still claim it back from the IT department. There is nothing wrong in it. But for all of us, for the rest, 31st March is the last date to invest till in Section 80C. The same date, as I said, the government say extended from 31st March to 30th June and then 31st July, because everyone was investing actually in the last 15-20 days of the year. Usually, if not extended, 31st July, again, COVID times discounted, 31st July is the last day to file your ITR or income tax return. These are the few deadlines you have to remember actually. So then income tax जब आप फाइल करते हैं तो income tax आपका 3 steps हैं. Number 1 is you file the say compute everything, fill in all the columns. If there is any discrepancy, it will tell you. The form is automated, very smartly and intelligently say designed form. So you calculate tax, then you deposit the tax. The number 1 step is depositing the tax. then you file the ITR after depositing the tax, because before depositing the tax it will not let you file the ITR. Then once you file the return it has to be verified. Similarly जैसे आप बैंक में एक ट्रांजेक्शन करते हैं, एक बंदा पोस्ट करता है, दूसरा उसको वेरीफाई करता है. So it is a two-pronged process. It is basically to make sure that you have only filed it. It used to be एक simple ITR V या verification form. It is not ITR 5, it is ITR V. Verification form होता है. So which was actually made, which you had to fill in and send to Income Tax Department, CPC IT Department, Bengaluru. So in today's time, we can do it, say, verify on the spot. There are 6 or 7 ways, either by net banking or Aadhaar or your EVC or electronic verification code, or even by your DMAT account, or any ways your, say, normal, other, say, logins available where you can do it. There are 7 modes to do it actually. So remember, these are the 3 steps: tax deposit, return file, and then verification. ये 3 step के बिना आपकी IT return नहीं पूरी मानी जाएगी. If you are still want to say you're not sure about the say E mode, so you can opt for the say this physical mode. 120 दिन 4 महीने के अंदर अंदर आपको भेजना है. उसके बाद once they receive it, then only they will actually process the return. प्रोसेस जब तक नहीं रिटर्न होगी तब तक आपको रिफंड नहीं आएगा. इफ ड्यू ऑब्वियसली इफ ड्यू है तो आपने पहले ओवरफिल नहीं करना है, पहले डिपॉजिट नहीं करना है. रिमेंबर, जो फिजिकल भेज रहे हैं दे हैव टू आइदर सेंड बाय नॉर्मल पोस्ट और सेंड बाय स्पीड पोस्ट, या 5 रुपए वाली या 25 रुपए वाली या 30 रुपए वाली. रजिस्ट्री इज नॉट अलाउड, कोरियर इज नॉट अलाउड. So you can actually say send it to Bengaluru by your net banking or your EVC code. It's better to do it via your Aadhaar only on the spot rather than waiting, because जितनी जल्दी आप फाइल करेंगे, वेरीफाई करेंगे, उतनी जल्दी आपकी रिटर्न प्रोसेस होगी. नॉर्मल डे टाइम इज 15 से 45 दिन फॉर रिटर्न प्रोसेसिंग. These days it is actually say done earlier. अब आपने टैक्स कैसे फाइल करना है? This is the link actually, Challan 280, which is say online. इन सब का मैनुअल रास्ता अवेलेबल है, बट दिस इज अ डिजिटल एज. people had to use this mode in today's times. Even I am delivering lecture to you in the E mode, so it is a virtual way. So Challan 280 is the form. अब लोग पूछते हैं कि Challan 280 से कैसे करना है. Let me give you a say information about the website. When you open up the form, it will look like this, and just उसी पेज को scroll नीचे करते जाइए. There will be Challan 280 below. पेमेंट ऑफ इनकम टैक्स एंड कॉर्पोरेशन टैक्स. उसी पेज को हम लोग, अगर ये देखिए नीचे मैंने दिखाया आपको फॉर्म 26 QB, सेम पेज कंटिन्यू डाउन 26 QB एंड यू रीच एक्चुअली Challan 280. दिस इज इट. सो एंड देन द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज TDS. मेरा TDS कट गया, मेरे एम्प्लॉयर ने TDS काट लिया, मेरे बैंक ने TDS काट लिया. व्हाट इज दिस एक्चुअली? TDS इज बेसिकली टैक्स डिडक्टेड एट सोर्स. The government actually makes sure कि उनको steady flow आता रहे, because development infrastructure, whatever the government has to do, it does through our taxes only. So whatever we have to do, normally say there was a regime that 30,000 से ऊपर गया तो आपका 10 से 15% टैक्स डिडक्ट हो जाएगा. There was no standard formula. Since 2016 now, yes, it was started in 2012, but since 2016 now, Mr. Jaitley, again, let Mr. Jaitley introduce it. Anybody having income above 2.5 lakhs annual, that is the basic slab, will have to deduct TDS for his employees. So that means अगर आपका कोई employee, associate या assistant, whosoever, even your lab, even your consultant, even your say walk-in guy, if somebody you are paying more than 2.5 lakh annually or more than 20,000 monthly, 20,000 into 20 अगर आप 12 करेंगे तो 2,40,000 बनता है. If 21,000 से करेंगे तो 2,52,000 बनता है. So just an arbitrary thing, you have to deduct tax or TDS at 10%. Remember, TDS की कोई slab नहीं होती है, कोई section 592 के अंडर होता है ये. But there, it was started in 2012, but there was nothing called as a fixed slab for this. Sorry, why it was started in 2016 in 2012 as 10%, because उस वक्त minimum tax slab available was 10%. So it was presumed that कोई भी tax pay करेगा तो कम से कम 10% तो pay करेगा. Remember, जो भी आप tax pay करते हैं वो अंदाजे से करता है. TDS is also based on अंदाजा और से arbitrary method. So जो भी आपने पे किया, कम या ज्यादा, via advanced tax, via your SAT, via your RAT, self-assessment tax, regular assessment tax, whatever you have paid via all these taxes, इस सब का हिसाब 31 जुलाई को ITR फाइल करने के टाइम पे हो जाएगा. You won't pay a penny more, you won't say pay a penny less. You'll pay the exact amount. अगर कम दिया होगा तो आपको इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा उसके ऊपर 1% सिंपल इंटरेस्ट फॉर द पीरियड नॉट पेड. अगर ज़्यादा दिया होगा तो आपको रिफंड आ जाएगा उतना या आपको इंटरेस्ट बैक मिलेगा. सो रिमेंबर दिस इज द थिंग यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. अगर आपका कोई भी कंसल्टेंट है, अगर I'll give you a very short example. FMR cases. Let's suppose you are not doing implants, but somebody say is doing consultant is coming to you and doing implants. अब आपने उस पेशेंट को कोट किया है कि मैं आपसे 5 लाख लूंगा. The consultant says मैं आऊंगा, मैं अपने सारे इम्प्लांट लेके आऊंगा, अपना फिजियो डिस्पेंसर, अपना सारा आर्मामेंटेरियम लेके आऊंगा. You just have to provide me with the space and the basic gloves and mask and every those basic accessories, and use of course the chair side time, and I will charge 4 lakh. You have quoted the patient 5 lakh. अब कंसल्टेंट बोलता है कि मैं आपकी जो पेमेंट लूंगा मैं कैश में लूंगा. बोलते हैं ले ले, अपने को क्या है, पेशेंट पेज यू. अब यहाँ पे क्लॉज आ जाता है ऑफ पेमेंट. यू कांट चार्ज मोर देन 2 लाख इन कैश फ्रॉम द पेशेंट. यू हैव टू टेक डिजिटल. तो आपने डिजिटल में अगर मान लीजिए पेशेंट से 5 लाख ले, या आप अलग अलग भी नहीं दिखा सकते हैं, 2 लाख 2 लाख 1 लाख कर लें, ऐसा कुछ नहीं चलता. अगर पेशेंट ने बाद में बिल माना तो वो इकट्ठा होएगा. यू कांट डू दैट. वो ऐसे जुगाड़ वाला सिस्टम मत फॉलो कीजिएगा कि मैं 2 लाख के 2 बिल कर दूं, 1.5 लाख के 3 बिल कर दूं. दैट वोंट हैपन. दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. इफ यू आर डूइंग इट, यू आर एक्चुअली क्रिएटिंग अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर योरसेल्फ. So once you are say you have received the payment of 5 lakhs in digital from the patient. The patient asks for a bill from you. अब आपका कंसल्टेंट बोलता है मैं 4 लाख कैश में लूंगा. आप 2 मिस्टेक्स करेंगे. नंबर 1, आपने 4 लाख वाले को कैश दे दिया. आपकी वो 4 लाख जो आपके एक्सपेंस में डलना चाहिए था, आपकी एक्चुअल इनकम जानी चाहिए थी 5 लाख इनकम, 4 लाख एक्सपेंस, टोटल इनकम 1 लाख. अब वो 5 लाख की 5 लाख आपकी इनकम बन गई विदाउट एनी एक्सपेंस. बिकॉज कंसल्टेंट की आप क्या दिखाएंगे जब आपने पे किया कैश है. एंड कंसल्टेंट और एनी अदर से डेंटिस्ट्री रिलेटेड एक्सपेंसेस इन योर क्लिनिक, anything above 10,000 rupees has to be made in digital mode. नंबर 1, आपने अपनी 4 लाख की टैक्स लायबिलिटी बढ़ा ली. You have to pay tax on that. Then second mistake, आपने 2.5 लाख से ऊपर दिया उसको, आपको उसके ऊपर TDS काटना है. These are the 2 mistakes you commit. So remember, and अगर ये डिटेक्ट हो जाए बाद में, आप पेशेंट को बिल देंगे तो पता लग जाएगा या तो आपने की है, आप एक्स्ट्रा टैक्स पे कर रहे हैं. So choose your consultants wisely. Of course, I'll come back to this section again in the coming slide, coming 3-4 slides. So अब एक बहुत कॉमन क्वेरी कि असिस्टेंट्स का, एसोसिएट्स का TDS काटना है. Yes, मैंने सुना है कि 3 लाख से ऊपर हो तो काटना पड़ता है. So as I said, anything above 2.5 lakhs TDS काटना पड़ेगा. सेक्शन 192 के अंडर 10% है. 10% स्लैब उस वक्त थी ITR की. अब मिनिमम स्लैब इज 5%. सो एनीथिंग इज गवर्नमेंट मैंडेट्स की 21,000 जहां आपकी टच करी, मतलब आपकी 2,52,000 हो गई एनुअल, यू हैव टू डिडक्ट TDS. जो TDS करेंगे वो पैन नंबर के साथ जाएगा, वो डिपॉजिट होएगा. एवरीथिंग विल बी रिफ्लेक्टेड इन योर फॉर्म 26AS. Form 26AS, of course, I'm not dealing with it today. Again, that is a very vast topic. So I call that an alternate, say, second Janam Kundali of everyone, because that contains all PAN information for all of us. Then advanced tax. Advanced tax क्या होता है? When I ask in say any lecture, आप में से कौन कौन advanced tax पे करता है? Believe me, अगर उस रूम में 50 लोग बैठे हैं ना, सिर्फ 5 लोग हाथ खड़ा करते हैं. That is where the problem is. अब इसका मतलब क्या है? आप इस चीज की कड़ी जोड़ने की कोशिश कीजिए जरा. एडवांस टैक्स उसको पे करना पड़ता है जिसको 10,000 से ज्यादा एनुअल टैक्स है. 10,000 से ज्यादा एनुअल टैक्स किससे बनता है? जिसकी 4.5 लाख से ज्यादा इनकम है. अगर आपकी 5 लाख इनकम हो गई है तो आपका 12,500 टैक्स बनता है. Obviously till 5 lakh it is exempted now, of course, but that is a scenario for different situation altogether. But remember, अगर आपकी इनकम 4.5 लाख है तो भी आपका टैक्स 10,000 है. यू हैव टू पे एडवांस टैक्स. अब जो कहते हैं कि मैं एडवांस टैक्स नहीं दे रहा, 2 कारण हो सकते हैं. या तो उनको पता ही नहीं है, उनके सीए ने बताया ही नहीं है. And see at the column, say the section 236, 237 in the ITR, you are paying actually extra interest through that. वो पेनल्टी जो लगती है, लेट फीस लगती है, उसके अंदर लगती है. या तो आप एक्स्ट्रा पे कर रहे हैं, या आप एक्चुअल में आप अपनी इनकम 4.5 लाख से कम दिखा रहे हैं, विच इज एक्चुअली अ क्राइम. दैट मीन्स अगर आप 37-38 हजार कमा रहे हैं, नो डेंटिस्ट विल अर्न 37-38,000. ऑफ कोर्स, श्योरली everybody earns more than that, but if you are showing that amount of income, you are actually, again as I said, मैंने बंजी जंपिंग एग्जांपल दी ना, तो आप अपनी बंजी जंपिंग कर रहे हैं कुल्हाड़ी के ऊपर. दिस इज द वे यू मेक मिस्टेक्स. तो आइदर वे आप फाइनेंशियल लिटरेट होंगे तो ये चीज समझेंगे. अगर आप इनकम कम दिखाएंगे तो वो आप इन्वेस्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे. देयर इज नो इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्रॉम गवर्नमेंट साइड. आई हैव गिवन यू द होल लिस्ट ऑफ ATC, ATD, whatever investments. You can't make any investment in black. You have to invest in white. And once you know how to invest in white, उसके लिए इनकम दिखानी पड़ेगी. अब 4.5 लाख वाला इनकम वाले ने अपना खर्चा भी करना है. 50,000 तो हर बंदे का, मैं कहता हूँ, एक मिडिल क्लास का मंथली एक्सपेंस है, एवरीथिंग इंक्लूडेड, घर का कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग. अब 50,000 into 12 कर लो, कितना होता है? 6 लाख. 4.5 लाख तो आप इनकम दिखा रहे हो, तो नंगा नहाएगा क्या, निचोड़ेगा क्या? तो कॉमन प्रोवर्ब कम्स इनटू प्ले. अगर इनकम दिखाई नहीं है तो इन्वेस्ट कहां से करेंगे आप? कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग में जाएगा आपका पैसा. वो प्रॉब्लम वही है, टैक्स ज्यादा देना पड़ेगा. आई गिव यू द एग्जांपल ऑफ 24 lakhs. somebody of you might have joined late, but you might be aware of it. So if 10,000 से ऊपर टैक्स लायबिलिटी है तो you have to pay advance tax. Senior citizens और super senior above 60 और above 80 are exempt from paying advance tax. So due dates ये होती हैं. 15 जून को 15%, 15 सितंबर को 30% और देंगे, 15 दिसंबर को 30% और 15 मार्च को 25%. तो ऑलवेज बेटर टू पे ऑन द से हायर साइड. अब 10,000 का ब्रेकअप करें तो आप 15 जून तक 1,500 रुपए देंगे, 15 सितंबर से पहले 3,000 देंगे, देन 15 दिसंबर से पहले फिर 3,000 देंगे, और 15 मार्च से पहले 2,500 देंगे. ऑफ कोर्स 15 मार्च इज रफली द 350th डे ऑफ द ईयर. वहां पे आप गलती कर सकते हैं, तो अगर कोई रेक्टिफाई करनी है तो उसको एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं. बिकॉज अगर आप इसमें एडजस्टमेंट कर देते हैं, अगर आपकी इनकम ज्यादा होगी इन द पीरियड, एडजस्टमेंट कर दीजिए, बिकॉज आपकी रिटर्न जाएगी 31 जुलाई को. तो आप 4.5 महीने का एक्स्ट्रा इंटरेस्ट पे और पेनल्टी पे करेंगे इफ यू आर नॉट पेइंग मोर की टैक्स तो है. एज आई सेड, इन सब का हिसाब 31 जुलाई को हो जाना है. whatever you pay via TDS, advance tax, regular assessment tax, self assessment tax, whatever you pay, सब का हिसाब हो जाना है. You don't pay up any more, you don't pay up any less. So add all your invoices and total income जितनी है 15 मार्च तक, तो आपको आइडिया लग जाएगा ना कि आपकी कितनी इनकम होने वाली फॉर द ईयर. And then deduct your expenses, deduct any investments or deductions I told you, and accordingly deposit advance tax कम या ज़्यादा करके. Always better to pay on the higher side. So for financial basics, you need to learn budget, saving, accounting, expenses, fund, cash flow, fund flow, and all these in a chain together. So let me come to cash payments now. जो मैं आपको बोल रहा था, you can't receive more than 2 lakhs of payment in cash from the patient. Up to 2 lakhs, yes you can. This is for one instance, of course. अगर किसी पेशेंट का फुल ट्रीटमेंट चल रहा है तो उसका टोटल इंस्टेंस काउंट होगा, बिकॉज सम टाइम मे बी द पेशेंट विल आस्क फॉर अ बिल. जब आपको बिल देना पड़ेगा तो आपको प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी, देन यू हैव टू ट्रांसफर दैट. देन 20,000 से कोई भी आपने लेन देन करना है, कोई लोन देना है, कोई लोन लेना है, या आपने कोई प्रॉपर्टी की पेमेंट देनी है, तो अबव 20,000 आप कैश में नहीं दे सकते हैं. डिजिटल मोड. For any clinic payment, it has to be given any amount above 10,000. चाहे वो लैब है, चाहे डीलर है, चाहे असिस्टेंट है, चाहे एसोसिएट है, चाहे कोई भी सैलरीड पर्सन है आपके क्लिनिक में, चाहे स्वीपर है. अगर वो 10,000 महीने से ज़्यादा है तो you will have to pay in digital mode. Any contribution to any political party, any NGO donation for Section 80G above 2,000 has to be made in digital mode. So again, these are a few good things done to curb the black money by the government. Of course, many blunders as well. Then a very common question is, current account खोलें कि savings account खोलें? Again, a basic question. और अपने नाम पे खोलें कि clinic के नाम पे खोलें? The basic thing to understand in this is that current account या savings account से income tax department को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. The only thing you have to understand is आपके कितने ट्रांजेक्शन्स होते हैं और आप कितना हाई वैल्यू काम करते हैं. लेट्स सपोज आपके पास 1 या 2 दिन में इनकम, अगेन कोविड टाइम्स डिस्काउंटेड, जस्ट नॉर्मल टाइम्स की बात करते हैं. लेट्स सपोज यू हैव अ गुड इनकम फ्लोइंग इन 1 or 2 days and you don't want to keep that money in your clinic, you or in your home, so you want to deposit. So most of the banks, be it private, be it nationalized, they have come with say 4 to 5 IBTs in branch transaction. That means deposit and withdrawal. Remember, these are 4 to 5 allowed by almost every bank, unless you have a privilege account or something of that sort. So these transactions are different from your NEFTs or RTGS, whatever you make. These are different from your 4 to 5 or 5 to 6, whatever ATM transactions you make. These are the in-branch deposit or withdrawal. These are the things you have to understand. So once if you have say you want to deposit every say week, then 4 to 5 is a good thing for you. But if you say every alternate day आपको डिपॉजिट करवाना पड़ता तो आपके महीने में 12 से 15 ट्रांजेक्शन हो जाएंगी. देन यू हैव टू गो इन फॉर अ करंट अकाउंट जिसमें आप अनलिमिटेड डिपॉजिट्स और विड्रॉल कर सकते हैं. अगेन some banks have come with a tab on that, but most of the times current account allows you unlimited transactions of withdrawal and deposit. The only thing is you don't get any interest over that amount. Then आपके नाम पे क्या, क्लिनिक के नाम पे, इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है आपके नाम पे है या क्लिनिक के नाम पे. इट इज एक्चुअली से it is a personal thing. Again, a myth spread by our CAs only. Then FD, is it good or something? Is it good or bad? FD is the say baddest instrument, if I may say so. The worst instrument presently, even in today's time, it is say giving you less than a saving bank account. I have a very good say discussion video given on YouTube channel on FD. You can go for the playlist of say finance small videos, short videos, and about current savings account also and FDR also it is there. But to put it to cut a long story short, FD is one of the say bad instruments available around us. So our dream is always to have enough in savings, but to live on a small island somewhere when I retire, you actually need to specify where the problem is. So finance is actually a jigsaw puzzle. Unless you solve it, or you will be left with a bleeding or a red balance sheet. So अब मैंने बोला अब हम लोग गलतियां करते हैं, फाइनेंशियल मिस्टेक्स करते हैं. What are those actually? Let's have a look at them. The FOMO approach, fear of missing out. सोशल मीडिया ने जिंदगी बर्बाद करके रखी है बहुत दुनिया की. उसने क्या खाया, उसने क्या पहना, वो कहाँ पे गया. ऑफ कोर्स नॉट कोविड टाइम जर्नलिस्ट भी, उसने कौन सी कार ली. वी आर एक्चुअली इंटरेस्टेड इन दैट एंड दैट इज वेयर द प्रॉब्लम कम्स. rather than bothering about कि उसने किया क्या, we have to really understand that पहले हम अपनी बेसिक से इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लानिंग कर लें, उसके बाद हम इन चीज़ों में इंडल्ज करें. Then we don't have any cash flow any track of cash flow. कहाँ पैसा आया, कहाँ गया. We earned handsome but nothing is left at the end. Why? Where? Then there is no emergency budget. COVID actually exposed us very badly. In a month or so, most of the people were actually say running hunky and dory and realizing कि कहाँ गलती कर ली यार, पैसे ही नहीं है, मतलब पैसे है ही नहीं, emergency budget रखा ही नहीं है. Emergency budget में I always say 2 से 5, 6, 7 लाख तक it is one amount which should be kept. The broad theory behind this is that you should actually keep 6 months expenses or 3 months gross income as your emergency budget. It's one and the same thing if you take 50% as your expenses. Then we don't actually know our financial goals. Somebody just passing out will have, or post-graduating or graduating will have a few immediate goals. What can they be? मेरे को पहले clinics establish करना है, then मेरे को शादी करनी है, then once you marry you have a goal कि पहला बच्चा plan करना है. Bringing a child into the family is a heavy expense. Then वो पहला बच्चा school जाएगा, main school, not the private playway school. Then once that kid starts going to school, मैं clinic में कोई upgrade करना है या family में upgrade करना है. These are the things you actually need to realize. Then females buy the gold and keep it in locker. So the money is getting blocked and not getting any returns, of course. Then North Indians में बहुत common है चीज़, पैसा आया उसको उड़ा दो बच्चे की शादी पे, all dipping into your retirement savings. The logic, the stupid logic only given is एक ही तो बेटा मेरा, एक ही तो बेटी है मेरी. So that is the logic. We actually Punjabis are very fond of it, especially even in North India. This is a very sane culture. So then procrastinating investment decisions. मैं कल से invest करूँगा. जैसे मैं कल से जिम जाऊंगा, जैसे मैं 1 जनवरी से जिम जाऊंगा, वो टुमारो, वो कल कभी नहीं आता है। डेल कार्नेगी ने बहुत कॉमन स्टेटमेंट कही थी, रिमेंबर टुडे इज दैट टुमारो विच यू वरीड अबाउट यस्टरडे, कि मैं आज ये काम करूंगा। तो नेवर प्रोक्रास्टिनेट और नेवर पोस्टपोन योर इन्वेस्टमेंट डिसीजंस. And then investing on hearsay, I always tell this is one of the biggest mistakes we all make. We depend upon others for making our investments. Then we get too greedy. अब पैसे कमाए नहीं है, टाइम गवा दिया है, अकल आ गई है, लिटरेसी आ गई है, अब सारा पैसा म्यूचुअल फंड में डाल दो, सारा स्टॉक्स में डाल दो, सारा फ्यूचर्स में डाल दो. द बेसिक रूट कॉज इज ग्रीड, टू अर्न मोर इन लेस टाइम. रिमेंबर, तुक्का तुक्का करके ही समंदर बनता है. And we waste time on not urgent and not important things, primarily being social media, rather than say even most of us also wasted a lot of time in say lockdown, also not utilizing that time to acquire a new skill. Remember, it opened up a new vista, starting with WDA World Data Association was the premier in it. They started with the webinars and then everyone followed. It was done on basic topics like mine, which were not applicable. Then from mid-April onwards, or say before April, everyone started with the clinical seminars also. And then once they were there, it was like more of a headache. कौन सा अटेंड करें, कौन सा ना करें. एक एक दिन में 5-5 वेबिनार थे. वैसे तो बहुत सारे थे, पर जो हमें अटेंड करने का दिल करता था वो 4-5 हो रहे थे. But we still didn't learn any new stuff or didn't say grow our skill set. So the basic thing is, सबके पीछे जरूरी है इन्वेस्टमेंट से पहले सेविंग. अगर रिटायरमेंट लाइफ अच्छी बितानी है तो वी नीड टू एक्चुअली से सेव मोर टुडे. बिलीव मी, रिटायरमेंट लाइफ में हम लोगों को पेंशन नहीं मिलनी है. किसी चाहे जो आप में से कॉलेज में भी काम करते हैं, हॉस्पिटल में काम करते हैं, उनको भी पेंशन नहीं मिलनी. एंड इट इज़ से वेरी डिफिकल्ट थिंग टू आस्क मनी फ्रॉम किड्स इन योर ओल्ड लाइफ. And you can't trust your kids. You still can trust your parents, sad to say, but you can't trust your kids in today's times. So what does financial literacy involve? Of course, I've been telling you many things, but then firstly, to motivate yourself. Yes, ये का काम है, मैं क्या करूँगा सीख के, is the approach you have to get rid of. You have to motivate yourself, then plan your budget, of course, consumption habits, loan say management, savings, risk management, investments, and then retirement planning and insurance. All these say are a part of your financial literacy. So almost on many of these topics, there are my YouTube videos. You can say watch them if you want and get benefited. So understand what is actually savings first. Warren Buffett साहब ने बहुत common statement, they do not say what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Save mindlessly, spend consciously. So the basics of FIRE. Don't worry, I'm not transporting you into the Stoneman era. So इसके लिए FIRE के लिए approach basically है financial independence and early retirement. FIRE alternate RIP. Again, this is a term coined by me only. Alternate RIP. You'll ask ये alternate RIP क्या होता है? RIP means rest in peace. Alternate RIP means retirement investment planning before you actually rest in peace. So plan for your alternate RIP before you actually say rest in peace. And we all saw in this pandemic, एक महीने बाद we all were struggling. So many people ask me also, sir मेरा alternate income क्या हो सकता है? मैं डेंटिस्ट्री का तो फ्यूचर बर्बाद है. वैसे भी डेंटिस्ट को खोलने नहीं दिया गया, इस डर के अंदर, इस शक के अंदर कि एरोसोल से दुनिया बर्बाद हो जाएगी, यहाँ पे चेन्स एंड चेन्स ऑफ एपिडेमिक फैल जाएगा. इंडिया में अलग तरह का एक डेंटल एपिडेमिक फैल जाएगा जो एरोसोल के हम करते हैं. 6 months, almost 6 months down the line, we actually know that there is weak evidence. Dr. Ajit Guppy recently sent a letter to Health Ministry, DGCI and ICMR to actually give evidence. Because मैं एक simple भाषा में बोलता हूँ, there was a huge list of investments given to us. Defogger ले लो, HEPA filters ले लो, say UV lighting ले लो, and what not. 90% people didn't buy, and almost 100%, or say at least 99% have started with dentistry. Many people didn't take even the basic precautions. I know many people today even who have been actually say doing or working with their normal 3-ply mask only, nothing else, only 3-ply mask which they were doing before COVID. Whatever they are doing, let's keep that aside, but there was no spread of pandemic or a different kind of epidemic courtesy that. aerosols are not carrying actually that. So what do I mean to say by that? We actually say, many of us actually say bombarded our say clinics with huge investments. PPE kit. I know a few colleagues. मेरे को अप्रैल में फोन आया, सर मेरे को क्लिनिक स्टार्ट करना है, तो मेरे को 700 रुपए में पीपीई किट मिल रही, मैं ले लूं? मैंने कहा व्हाई डू यू नीड टू लेट द गाइडलाइंस कम, अभी तो लॉकडाउन चल रहा है. देन अगले दिन मेरे को मैसेज आ रहा, सर एंड शी वाज अ फीमेल ऑफ कोर्स, सर मैंने 70,000 की 700 पे किट्स ले ली हैं, मेरे को उसने 10% डिस्काउंट दिया, 69% और 10% सॉरी 10 रुपये का डिस्काउंट दिया, तो मैंने 69,000 मेरे को पे करना पड़ा. फाइन, नो प्रॉब्लम, वट एवर सूट्स यू, तुमने कर लिया, अब मेरे से पूछने का क्या फायदा है, गो हेड. एंड देन मे एंड में वो मेरे को पूछ रही है, सर पीपीई किट तो 150 175 में मिल रही है, जीएसएम का फर्क है. नहीं सर सेम जीएसएम की. फिर मैं क्या करूँ सर, 50,000 का नुकसान हो गया. तो मैं क्या, तुमने क्लिनिक खोल के कमा भी तो लिया. सो दैट इज थिंग एक्चुअली. अब डेंटिस्ट्री का लोगों ने सोचा डूम आ चुका है, डेंटिस्ट्री डूब चुकी है, क्या करें? व्हाट इज आवर अल्टरनेट इनकम? कंपाउंडिंग. आई ऑलवेज से कंपाउंडिंग इज योर अल्टरनेट इनकम. व्हाट इज इट? The rule of compounding is very simple. The sooner you start investing, the more time your money has to go. So I believe compounding is your passive income or your alternative income. This is the one. A small consistent effort. अगर आप जैसे बोलते हैं ना 365 days कुछ ना करें, nothing at all, between doing little bit small consistent effort, result देखिए कहाँ पहुंचता है. गागर में सागर भरने वाला काम है, या बूंद बूंद से समंदर बनाने वाला काम. So this is the thing, this is the approach you have to follow for investments as well. We don't have any idea for the power of compounding. And Einstein said that, this is Albert Einstein, he said that this is the eighth wonder of the world. One who understands it, gets it, one who does not pays for it. So then we buy stocks based on tip without any knowledge. उसने इन्वेस्ट किया, चल मैं भी इन्वेस्ट कर दूं. एंड स्टॉक मार्केट में 1% लोग कमाते हैं, एंड यू वांट टू बी दैट 1%. स्टिल पीपल आर lured towards that stock market. Then we become a victim of lifestyle inflation. Again, the FOMO and the say fear of missing out, and say you only YOLO approach, you only live once. This is the thing. उसने नई कार ली है, उसने नया वो लिया है, मैं भी ले लूं. So these are the things we have to. These things are actually destroying our financial lives. And sometimes we buy those things because they are they are on discount. We actually fail to understand that these things actually burn a hole into our pocket, because we indulge in impulsive buying. And believe me or not, every alternate month these kind of sales are there. So the problems, as I mentioned, the Facebook approach, fear of missing out, YOLO, you only live once, आज में जियो, सब में करो. पर ये फोमो वालो, योलो वालो, यागो भी आएगा. You will also grow old. And sank and sask. Senile age is never kind, or senile age is seldom kind. Again, these terminologies coined by me, only sank and sask. Remember these things. You don't have a pension to coming, so you have to earn from your own money. And you let the. अब बुजुर्ग लोग क्या करते हैं 60 से ऊपर जो रिटायर हो जाते हैं, पैसा मिलता है, उसको इन्वेस्ट कर देते हैं एफडी में या किसी चीज में, उसमें मंथली इंटरेस्ट ले लेते हैं, मंथली पे आउट रहते हैं, एंड दे सर्वाइव ऑन दैट. अब हमारे पास वो करने के लिए पैसा होना तो चाहिए. अगर पैसा हम अर्न ही नहीं करेंगे, इन्वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे, तो पैसा आएगा कहाँ से? द प्रॉब्लम कम्स हियर, लैक ऑफ डिसिप्लिन इन्वेस्टमेंट. As I mentioned, do not say what is left after spending. Do invest first. So invest what is left after spending, because we actually otherwise will say this will result in an undisciplined investment. Then the root cause of all this is lack of financial literacy and lack of knowledge about personal financial management. This is the thing which is actually say digging a say hole for all of us. Then अब बात करते हैं, अब आपने सर इतना लेक्चर दे दिया, हाउ टू थिंक ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्टेबिलिटी, क्या क्या हो सकते हैं. लेट मी गिव यू अ फ्यू सेकंड इनकम सोर्सेज. ऑफ कोर्स कंपाउंडिंग मैंने बता दिया आपको, उसके आगे पैसे इन्वेस्ट करने, म्यूचुअल फंड में लगा दो, एफडी में लगा दो, एनसीडी या नॉन कन्वर्टेबल डिवेंचर्स, कॉर्पोरेट बॉन्ड्स में लगा दो, प्रॉपर्टी में लगा दो, पीपीएफ में लगा दो, पोस्ट ऑफिस स्कीम में लगा दो, एनपीएस, कमोडिटी ट्रेडिंग. ऑल दीज कम विद अ साइड इफेक्ट. हर एक चीज का, कोई भी चीज जो होती है ना, साइड इफेक्ट फ्री नहीं होती. एवरी सेक्टर विल रिक्वायर वाइट मनी एक्सेप्ट योर प्रॉपर्टी. अब प्रॉपर्टी में भी रिटर्न्स आर हार्डली 0.5%. बिकॉज मनी ब्लॉक्ड है, यूआईडी लिंकिंग शुरू हो चुकी है, एंड दैट इज व्हाई वो मंदा चल रहा है, बिकॉज पेमेंट्स है नहीं. Unorganized sector is doing real bad in since 5 years. Organized sector still doing good because they are dealing mostly in white money, mostly. अब 0.5% रिटर्न कैसे? 1 करोड़ की शॉप ली आपने, रेंट इज barely 50,000. You can grow more in white. अब आप पूछेंगे अरे भाई कहना क्या चाहते हो, सिंपल होके बताओ. लेट मी सिंप्लीफाई अ बिट मोर फॉर यू. आगे की बात और थी, बिकॉज ब्लैक मनी कुड बी इन्वेस्टेड इन प्रॉपर्टी और रियल एस्टेट, एंड बिलीव मी डॉक्टर्स या डेंटिस्ट का सबसे फेवरेट इन्वेस्टमेंट होती थी यही, प्रॉपर्टी में लगा दो पैसा. अब लेट्स कम टू, आई गिव यू एन एग्जांपल ऑफ 20 लाख के आपने 10 लाख शो किया, 8 लाख पे टैक्स किया. लेट मी गिव यू एग्जांपल ऑफ 3 डेंटिस्ट जिनके पास 20 लाख मनी है एज कैपिटल. एक के पास 20 लाख व्हाइट, सेकंड के पास 10 लाख व्हाइट प्लस 10 लाख ब्लैक, थर्ड के पास 5 लाख व्हाइट प्लस 15 लाख ब्लैक. अब 10 साल के बाद अगर वो हर महीने, लेट्स प्रिज्यूम all 3 of them are earning same money every month, same amount, who will have more money for the next 10 years or after 10 years? Remember, आंसर आपको भी पता है, जिसके पास 20 लाख व्हाइट है, not those who have this or even this, because इसका लिमिटेड विंडो है ग्रो करने का. ये पैसा तो अंदर कोठरी में पड़ा है, अलमारी में, कमोड में, फॉल सीलिंग में, गद्दे में, पिल्लो में, जहां भी आप छुपाते हैं आपको पता है. तो द बॉटम लाइन इज, इफ यू अर्न वेल, पे गुड टैक्स, शो मोर इन व्हाइट, मेक दैट व्हाइट मनी ग्रो मोर फॉर यू. बिकॉज अगर नहीं टैक्स देंगे यू विल स्टिल हैव मनी, बट ब्लैक, डेड एंड ब्लॉक्ड. सो द चॉइस इज योर. जिन्होंने डीमोनेटाइजेशन से भी सबक नहीं लिया, 35% दे के भी, चेंज करा के भी ब्लैक का ब्लैक रखा, इट इज देयर चॉइस if they want to still continue with the old habits. कितने हम में से लोगों को ब्लड प्रेशर की गोली लग गई. You want to lead a stressful life, it is your choice. So there is a difference between expectation and reality, what actually happens in our life. So अब मुकेश अंबानी जी ने लॉकडाउन में 92,000 करोड़ करके अपना सारा पे कर दिया लोन. अब नई से इन्वेस्टमेंट्स कही हैं, जियो फाइबर को रीमोड में लॉन्च किया कुछ दिन पहले, उससे पहले इन्होंने फ्यूचर ग्रुप खरीद लिया है, जिसमें आपके इजी डे, आपके पैंटालून्स, आपके से ऑल एफबीबी एंड मेनी अबाउट से 35 ब्रांड्स और सो आर देयर. बट ही नेवर ब्लेम्ड कोविड-19. जीडीपी गिर गई, -23 चली गई, रिसेशन आ गया, बिकॉज ही इज अ परफॉर्मर, ही इज अ विजनरी. सो परफॉर्मर्स वोंट गिव एन एक्सक्यूज, दे एग्जीक्यूट ऑन देयर डिमांड इंस्टेड. So be a performer and don't be a excuse giver. अब carry home ज्ञान. Let me come to the end and give you a carry home ज्ञान for today. Again, literacy का session है, तो I'll give you a simplest example. Don't always rely on your CA. Be financially literate yourself. This is my dream. Maybe soon I'll be coming up with a series of lectures on finance, again on a different platform. The talks are on, so maybe I'll get a step closer to my dream of, say, inculcating, if I may say, literacy for every dentist in India. So you have to start with the basics, slowly build on that, and always remember, we all should strive to retire early. जरूरी नहीं है कि 60 पे रिटायर होना, पैसे इकट्ठे हो गए तो 55 पे हो जाए. I put that age at 55. It is very difficult to lead a sorrowful old life. बच्चों से पैसा मांगना is very difficult. So biggest gift अपने बुढ़ापे में आप सबको दे सकते हैं, सेल्फ डिपेंडेंस. वॉरेन बफेट साहब ने बहुत कुछ अच्छा बोला है अर्निंग्स पे. नेवर डिपेंड ऑन सिंगल इनकम, मेक इन्वेस्टमेंट टू क्रिएट अ सेकंड सोर्स. इन्होंने ये नहीं बोला कि आप साथ में कोई और प्रोफेशन खोल लीजिए, अपने पैसे से ही ग्रो कीजिए. स्पेंडिंग, इफ यू बाय थिंग्स यू डू नॉट नीड, soon you will have to sell things you need. Savings, I told you, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. On taking the risk, never test the depth of the water with both feet, always do it with one feet. Then never put all eggs in one basket, and honesty is a very expensive gift, don't expect it from cheap people. So we are always dependent on other people like friends, family, financial colleagues, say, for advice. We invest on hearsay. Many of these advisors are actually product sellers, जो आके हमारे क्लिनिक में हमारे को पॉलिसी चिपका जाते हैं. बहुत सारे में से हमारे पेशेंट्स होते हैं whom we start trusting that they are actually, say, our well wishers. So be what you are, don't follow the herd mentality, don't invest on hearsay. It is time to change old thoughts. कोविड ने बहुत कुछ चेंज किया है. हम लोग फिजिकल से वर्चुअल एजुकेशन पे आ गए हैं. हम लोगों में से किसी को जूम चलाना नहीं आता था, अब हम लोग स्ट्रीम करते हैं, सब कुछ करते हैं, रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, यूट्यूब चैनल पे अपलोड करते हैं, तो वी ऑल डू थिंग्स, दिस इज टाइम टू लर्न थिंग्स। तो इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए भी स्टिल स्टिकिंग टू योर ओल्ड सेविंग बैंक अकाउंट, नेशनलाइज सेविंग बैंक अकाउंट 3%, 3.5% इंटरेस्ट वाला, या आपकी FD 5.5% वाली, आर टाइम टू शन अवे दोज थिंग्स। So think about it. The future is in your hands. Want to burn or break your back and neck? जो कम चार्ज करते हैं उनको याद रखना चाहिए कि जो आपका रिटायरमेंट का पैसा है वो यहीं से आएगा जितना आप अर्न करेंगे। Remember the next time you charge 5 to 6,000 for a zirconia, remember the bungee jumping example once again, which I gave you at the start 2 times. So there will be always someone who will be willing to do it cheaper, but you have to remember who is actually going to give you the results, and that is where you realize that you are actually making or losing money. So अब एक लास्ट में आपको एक छोटा सा शॉकर देता हूँ। सैलड वाले क्रिप करते हैं, ये मैंने आपको फिगर कैलकुलेट करके बताए थे। 80C में 1.5 लाख ये सैलड के लिए, तो 80 TTA में 10,000 स्टैंडर्ड डिडक्शन 50,000. This is a separate thing which is according to salad only, 50,000 standard deduction. This was a combination of transport and medical expenses which has been revised, and it was raised to 40,000. Then next year it was raised to 50,000. So they get additional of that. Then most people don't know saving bank account, savings account, post office में जो saving account होता है उसका interest, not any other deposits, only on saving account. For a single account you get an exemption of 3,500. For a joint account you get exemption of 7,000. अब आप सबको ऐड करें, 2 लाख आपको 35,000 की फिगर मैंने दी थी, उसमें 7 ये ऐड कर लीजिए 2,42,000, और 50 स्टैंडर्ड डिडक्शन ऐड कर लीजिए 2,92,000. अगर आप पेरेंट्स का 50,000 ऐड करेंगे 3,42,000, तो आपको टैक्स सेविंग की एग्जम्पशन मिल जाएगी, ऑलमोस्ट 3.5 लाख. सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड के लिए सब कुछ वही है, सिर्फ स्टैंडर्ड डिडक्शन नहीं है. तो 242 इफ यू ऐड पेरेंट्स तो 292 के आसपास, ऑलमोस्ट 3 लाख की एग्जम्पशंस मिलती हैं. नाउ लेट मी गिव यू अ शॉकर. According to study by Government of India, 70% of the people who file their returns do not invest fully under Section 80C. मतलब आप हम में से जो रिटर्न फाइल करते पहले तो 7% people only, 93 don't file only, 7% people file returns. उनमें से 2% होती जीरो टैक्स रिटर्न, जीरो कुछ नहीं पे करना, less than 5 lakhs. बचे 5% लोग, उस 5 में से भी 70% लोग 1.5 लाख भी इन्वेस्ट नहीं करते हैं. तो 3 लाख, 2.5 लाख, 2.25 लाख की इन्वेस्टमेंट की क्या बात करें. 70% पीपल मीन 3.5% ऑफ इंडिया इज नॉट इवन डूइंग 1.5 lakhs. तो टैक्स सेविंग की, वेल्थ क्रिएशन की बात कहां से करें. मैं हमेशा बोलता हूं फॉर ए वेल्थ क्रिएशन पार्ट, हर डेंटिस्ट को मिनिमम साल का 5 लाख इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए अगर स्टार्ट करना. अगेन दैट विल बी पार्ट ऑफ माय बेसिक्स पार्ट 4 लेक्चर. अगर 5 लाख इन्वेस्ट करना मिनिमम, दैट मीन्स 40,000 पर मंथ. उसके लिए सेपरेट गोल्स हैं, सेपरेट कैसे करना है, सेग्रीगेट करना है. अगेन टॉपिक फॉर डिफरेंट टुगेदर. Those of you are interested, you can attend next Saturday as well. So this is the thing you have to understand. अगर आप टैक्स सेविंग बेसिक ही नहीं कर रहे हैं तो वेल्थ क्रिएशन कहाँ से होगी. एज ए 10 स्टेप हैं, 10वें पे अगर वेल्थ क्रिएशन है तो 3rd या 4th पे टैक्स सेविंग है. हम लोग तो फर्स्ट स्टेप पे फॉल्टर कर रहे हैं. दैट इज वेयर द प्रॉब्लम इज. सो मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी, don't spend more than what you can make. Don't go into loan to impress others, the FOMO and the YOLO approach. Don't buy depreciating assets like a luxury car, and then actively invest and track your network or track your cash flow. I gave you an example of inflation. It is a silent killer. जो आपका पैसा 2010 में 1,000 रुपए था वो आज की डेट में 700 रुपए है. तो 100 rupees in 1960 are equal to 7,500 रुपए in 2020, 60 years down the line. So make sure you invest your money to beat inflation. Otherwise आपके अंदर पड़ा वो वैल्यू में कम जा रहा है. You're losing on theory of relativity. I mentioned again. आप उसको इन्वेस्ट करते हैं या मान लीजिए सेविंग में भी पड़ा रहता है, कुछ तो ग्रो कर रहा है किसी परसेंटेज पे, ये तो वैल्यू में नीचे जा रहा है. So the choice is yours. What do you want to do? So pay tax, have more white. टैक्स आप दे भी देंगे 20 या 30, स्टिल मैं हमेशा ये बोलता हूँ 70-80 इज मोर देन 20-30. वो 20-30 छुपाने के लिए हम लोग क्या लो 70-80 का बेड़ा गर्क कर देते हैं. सॉरी, टू सेव दैट 20-30 हम 70-80 को भी बेकार कर देते हैं. सो ट्राई टू क्रिएट वेल्थ. द प्रॉब्लम इज वी इंडियंस डोंट लुक एट द टैक्स सेविंग. वो 70% जो लोग नहीं करते ना 1.5 लाख, इसीलिए गवर्नमेंट ने NTR लॉन्च किया, न्यू टैक्स रेजीम. डिडक्शन को छोड़ दो, आप नॉर्मल कम 2.5%, 5%, 7.5%, 10%, 12.5%, 7-8 स्लैब बना दी. So my take is don't aim at tax saving, but wealth creation. You will save more. And wealth creation is a concept which should not be alien to anyone. And wealth creation का concept तभी समझ आएगा अगर आप financially literate होंगे. So you need 5 hobbies. One to make money, one to keep you in shape, one to keep creative, one to build knowledge, one to evolve mindset. कितने लोग हम में से इन पांचों को फॉलो करते हैं? Sometimes we don't even follow the one basic one. हमको सिर्फ है कि make your money करें बस. So I hope my webinar today or my session today didn't end up as a part of the acute Megalis webinaris, so that you didn't have any, say, more of headache after my finance lecture today. So thank you so much. Before I stop my share for questions, a couple of announcements I had mentioned. So there is my YouTube channel going by my name. My all social media presence is by my name only, Dr. Bhavdeep, without any space, dot or underscore. Go, if you forget that, go to YouTube, search Dr. Bhavdeep Oja and hit the bell icon. I usually post 1 or 2 videos every week. Last week I posted more than 17 videos. So I always say whatever I say, I usually do it more than that. So social media presence, again, go by my name only, Dr. Bhavdeep, on Facebook, Insta or Twitter. So wherever you want to. This is my address, my phone number, my email, my website, wherever you, if you want to get in touch with me. So if you want to read more on finance, I've been writing a series on finance for 2 journals simultaneously, one in WJSR, World Journal of Advanced Scientific Research, and Idea Punjab Journal, Identity. So in this part 7 has been published, in this part 16 has been published, 6 parts are coming next week. So you'll be having 22 parts over here. All of them are available on my website. The direct link is drbhavdeep.com/finance.html. So this is the link actually where you can read more about finance. Again, like my lecture, I try to keep things basic in my publications as well. So apart from that, I run WhatsApp groups. Some of you are already in that. So I had planned to keep it till 5. So I had to create, because the number of members were increasing. So I had created a temporary group. So whenever somebody leaves from any of these groups, I add from here to here. If somebody of you wants, these are purely education based groups, totally ad free groups. Even my own workshops are not promoted over here. So anybody wants to be serious, have a serious learning, you can message me over here to join my group. I'll add you. Apart from that, I run a paid group also, and the money goes to my NGO for that. January to December is the group, 3,500 is the annual payment. Currently 76 members are there. If you're interested in donating to my NGO, you can say join that group as well. Of course, you'll get the benefit of whatever text we have discussed so far. So all my presentations, always I say, please send me a valuable feedback on my personal number, because this chat will be deleted after that, and or on the, say, Facebook live page of your, say, WhatsApp group of your Facebook group. Bookers and brickbats both will be welcome in equal measure from all of you. So thank you so much, and I say stop my share for any of the queries or questions that are there. Yes, please feel free. Let me just change the setting so you can unmute yourselves, whoever wants to ask.
Hello, Dr. Ahuja.
Yes, yes, Dr. Riaz.
I'm Dr. Riaz Bakhri.
Yeah,
It was a very enlightening lecture
thank you.
and very good for youngsters. Much of it was known to me. But what I wanted to ask you was, if I want...
Sorry, your voice is breaking up. Dr. Riaz, your voice is not audible. Dr. Riaz, no, you're not audible.
Hello?
Yes, yes, please. go
Am
on.
I audible
Yes,
now?
yes, yes, yes.
I have got all white money with me. I have paid all the taxes very sincerely. And I want to buy a property, say, of rupees 100. The government valuation of which is, say, rupees 60. person who is selling the property to me wants 100 rupees for the valuation, government valuation, which is 60. He says he will take 70 rupees in cash and the balance 30 he wants in black. Meaning, sorry, 70 rupees he will take by check and the balance 30 he wants in black. Where do I get my black money from? Can I convert my white money into black?
White money can't be converted into black, but black can be converted into white, of course, by paying tax. The only thing is,
Because the problem that I am facing is I have got all my hard-earned money on which I have already paid taxes at 30%. And the other person is not willing to give me.
this is the reason the properties are lying down and dusted, because somewhere the solution has to be sought out by the government, and either the corporation rate or the government rate has to go up, and or the market valuation has to come down, which itself has actually 10 to 15% correction has happened in say recent times. Properties which were selling before COVID at 100 are now valued at 80 or 85, or maybe at 90 somewhere, depending upon the location.
Personally, I feel cheated. Personally, I feel cheated after having paid all the taxes and I don't have money to buy the property.
The only purpose is, why do you want to buy the property? That is the first thing you have to identify. Why do you want to buy it?
It's as an investment.
Is it an
It's a
organized
commercial
sector?
property as an investment. It's a commercial property as an investment so that I can take rental income out of it. The rental income 30% deductions are allowed every year.
Agree, but I just gave you the example. I just gave you example in the presentation. Commercial properties are not giving you that much amount of rent. Even on a 1 crore property, you'll get a 50,000 of rent. What is the return? It is never a good source of return.
Long-term capital appreciation is also there. No? Right now, the property rates are down.
सर जिन्होंने 2015 में खरीदी थी उन्होंने भी ये सोच के खरीदी थी कि मेरी प्रॉपर्टी अप्रिशिएट होगी, हुई उल्टा डेप्रिशिएट हुई है. Long term proposition, things have changed. We have to understand this thing have changed now. We need to realize these things have changed. We have to change the mindset in this regard, especially for the
mindset. The sellers or my mindset.
both. Unorganized sector के लिए कि भी ये long term proposition है. No, it is not. It is not. With the kind of economy instability happening, properties are no longer going to be the long term safe bet. Surely. They have been in the room since the past 5 years.
Rental income hai, say after 10 years or whenever I feel like I would like to sell off the property on a long-term basis. So I would bank on the appreciation of the rate of the property as well as the rental income.
I'll just give you an example. We had a plot in a good area. At one point of time, it is a 200-yard plot. So we were getting around 36 to 40,000. The lowest price we quoted was 36,000 per yard. So roughly 72 lakh से 80 lakh की property थी. Last year, my dad was alive, and we left the property at 28,500 offer हो रहा था, 57.5 lakh हमने छोड़ दिया. Now we wanted to sell that. Somebody is not even giving 50 lakhs for that. तो valuation तो 15,000 पर yard कम आ गई. अगर मैं normal बात करूँ, yes, not in all areas. तो फिर हम कहाँ से appreciation expect कर रहे हैं? मैं तो 10 साल में expect कर रहा हूँ 40,000 से 25,000 पे आ गया, और 80 लाख से प्रॉपर्टी मेरी 50 लाख पे आ गई. तो appreciation कहाँ पे हुई? Yes, appreciation ये होगा कि capital gain मेरे को नहीं देना पड़ेगा, because that was bought by my late dad in 1971 at 4,000 rupees. उसका कैलकुलेट करेंगे अगर कैपिटल गेन, तो मेरे को तो उल्टा गवर्नमेंट से लेना पड़ेगा. ऑफ कोर्स दैट इज ऑन द लाइटर साइड, बट आई डोंट हैव टू पे एनी कैपिटल गेन्स ऑन दैट. बट ये एप्रिसिएशन वाला कॉन्सेप्ट जो है, वी हैव टू एक्चुअली द वे द इकोनॉमी इज
कैपिटल गेन इंडेक्सेशन का बेनिफिट भी मिलता है ना.
सारा कुछ ठीक है सर, लेकिन आपको रिटर्न अगर नहीं मिल रही है तो आप सारा कुछ बात कर रहे हैं एप्रिसिएशन के हिसाब से. अगर एप्रिसिएशन मिला ही नहीं है तो फिर आप उसके ऊपर क्या करेंगे? आप नेगेटिव के ऊपर सारा कुछ रिबेट लेंगे? बताइए. दिस इज नॉट टू बी टेकन इन द लॉन्ग टर्म. यू हैव टू चेंज दिस माइंडसेट नाउ. Properties are not to be taken, commercial properties especially, not to be taken as a long term source of investment. Not at all, in my purview.
दूसरा क्या ऑप्शन सजेस्ट करते हैं?
किसके लिए?
आप दूसरा ऑप्शन क्या सजेस्ट करते हैं?
किसके लिए?
इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए.
इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए बहुत सारे ऑप्शन हैं सर. अगेन full lecture है उसके लिए. Join me next week. There will be some part of that covered over there.
Okay, okay.
Surely,
Okay.
that is.
Thank you very
लेकिन
much.
if I just give you an idea, आप 1 लाख उसमें डाल दीजिए, 2 लाख उसमें डाल दीजिए, that is not the way to go. The aim is to again create wealth over a say shorter period, not over a shorter period, but over a
Really?
longer period where the money generates money for itself. Property is not generating money at all. I'm not a big fan of unorganized sector where payments are still happening in black. Organized sector, yes, where most of the payment, at least 90-95% payments are happening in white. I'm still say game for it. You'll still gain over it in the longer run, but not for the unorganized sector at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Harshada.
sir, in the deductions under section 80D, the one which is for medical treatment, I can avail, if I am under 60 years, I can avail of almost 75,000 rupees, correct?
If the parents are dependent on you, 25 plus 50.
Yes.
75.
So what about what if my sibling, how much can my sibling avail? Only if they pay, if like I didn't get it. What in case of siblings?
What in case of?
Siblings, like my sister or brother. So can we both avail of that? I don't think so.
The only thing is you are married. So you, if the parents are dependent upon you, you don't have any brother. In that case, it will be on you.
Oh, okay.
So you are married,
Okay.
you will not be able to avail that.
Okay.
Your
okay.
brother can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And the parents have to be dependent. Your parents are not dependent on you because in that sense, your in-laws come as a first priority in that regime.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, any more queries?
Any member, if you have any query, please go ahead, else we will end the session. I think there are no further questions, Dr. Ahuja.
Ji.
And I take this privilege once again. It was certainly with a lot of tips in terms of financial understanding. The basics are equally important when we want to start the journey of financial growth or whatever we seek in our life. I thank you on behalf of Indian Dental Association Aurangabad branch. And I'm sure the way you have shared your links and all those details, we will be connected with you on a long-term basis for a long-term gain. So thank you so very much for your inputs, for your nice way of making things clear in terms of financial understanding. Thank you so much. Good night.
Sure. Thank you. Please do put in your feedback at my number or your group or wherever, or the FB group, wherever you feel comfortable.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Take care. Good night. Bye-bye.